Hi everyone. So for the last little while, if you've been following my posts, you would have seen that I've been talking about having a clear vision for where you want your year to go and to kind of know what your desired outcome should be, which is all very well. But as a friend pointed out to me the other day, she was like, Verity, last year was a train smash, and it's quite hard to start a new year feeling positive and excited when we have no idea what the future holds, other than we're guaranteed a lot more uncertainty and probably a few surprises. And it was a great conversation because she shared with me that she had decided to do a personal vision board for her year anyway, despite that. But she said it was interesting sitting down to do that because normally, you start a new year full of hope and going, it's new year, things are going to be different, things are going to be great. And this year felt very, very different to that. And so she said what she did was, instead of creating a vision board of all the things she wanted to do and the things she wanted to achieve, she actually created a vision board of who she wanted to be in 2021, how she wanted to show up this year, because that's the one thing that she realized she has control over. And it was a beautiful aha moment for me, going, well, absolutely, that is what we have control over. How do you want to show up in this year, regardless of what the year throws at you? And she created a beautiful vision board, how she wanted to show up as a friend, as a mom, as a wife, as a citizen, and really looking into, who did she want to be on a day-to-day basis? How did she want to treat her body? How did she want to treat people around her? How did she want to treat the environment? And it just sounded like such a beautiful process. And I thought it was worth talking about because I've also been struggling to go, how do I set my personal vision for this year when so much of it is out of my control? And while I'm going into businesses and helping them get clear on what they want the year to look like, what they want to be happening financially, how they want to be looking after their customers, how they want their customers to experience them, kind of how they need to be operating, what they need to be doing really well from a systems perspective, and how they need to be supporting their people and their staff, their ability to learn, to grow, to adapt and thrive. It's really useful for a business to do that, but on a personal level, sometimes it's a bit difficult when we're feeling the pressure and we're feeling scared and we're feeling stressed. And so I thought it was maybe just something to reflect on this week, is if you haven't already looked at your desired outcome, kind of looked to the future and said, what do I want to look back in December 2021 and go, okay, so that's how I was this year, regardless of what happens. It might be a really fun thing to do, to pull out some magazines or do it digitally and go, how do I want to be? Who do I want to be? How do I want to show up this year? And start doing that. I think if you can set yourself some stretch targets of things you actually want to achieve, maybe there's some physical goals, some spiritual, emotional, professional, whatever they are, put those down. But maybe just take that little step back and this year start working on, who do you want to be? And if you're in a business, this is a great exercise for a team to do. How do we want to show up? How do we want to interact with each other? What values do we want to keep alive this year, regardless of what we have to face or deal or adapt to? So that's just a little thought for the day that I thought I would share with you. I'm excited to do it. I'm going to be really, really checking in with, who do I want to be this year? And the way I'm going to start with that is a little meditation. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to see myself on the 31st of December 2021, and I'm just going to replay the whole year in my mind and see who I was, how I showed up, the difference I hopefully made, and then I'm going to map it out, because if you can see it, you can achieve it. So have fun. Start thinking a little differently about this year. Think about the impact that you could maybe have in your circle of influence, however small or big, and be that person regardless of what 2021 throws at us. And let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear. I'll chat to you soon.